So we had users do two tasks. One was a journey map in which they graphed their level of stress over time on a graph that we gave them. And the second was like a bullseye test. So we gave them a number of words and asked them to organize which sources of stress were more important or contributed to their lack of sleep than others. And so from the journey map, we found that the highest stress was from not being able to fall asleep and the worry of if they could even fall asleep. And from the bullseye test, we learned that the biggest source of stress wasn't actually the physical environment and it wasn't really the light or the sound. Rather, it was the psychological factors such as the worry that they wouldn't be able to wake up at all and the pressure that they need to get a good quality of sleep. And also the uncertainty of the call time when it comes to the ER doctors.
We showed several prototypes to a handful of doctors and analogous users. We found that our users typically preferred the prototype that aimed to solve anxiety-related problems with sleep. This prototype was bone-conducting headphones that emit white noise or soothing sounds or music depending on what the user prefers and selects, and that could link to the doctor's phone to play an alarm and vibrate to wake him up in the morning when he's called. We tried various variations of this prototype to see what the users would prefer. We tried this in the form of a pillow, a sleeping mask, and a simple band, and we found that the users preferred the basic band as it was the most portable, just the most simple, easy to use. There wasn't any stigma like there is with a sleeping mask. However, users were concerned that it could be potentially uncomfortable when laying down, so that's something that we're going to look at.
Meet Brad. Brad has been an ER doctor for over 20 years and he really loves his job. So from this scene, Brad will be talking about the problems that he faces whenever he's on call in the hospital. And it will be something like this. Because the calls usually last up to 16 hours, doctors feel very tired and strongly feel the need to take rest. So whenever they feel like they're not busy, they try to go to sleep, whether that's in a call room or anywhere in the hospital. The problem is that they have a hard time falling asleep because of the massive amount of stress that they're experiencing, which includes the pressure to actually have a good quality of sleep, the uncertainty of the call time, and when the call rings, the anxiety that they won't be able to hear the alarm because they fell into a deep sleep. So Brad's story ends here. So this isn't only Brad's problem. From interviews with doctors and residents who have regular on-call in the hospital, we found out that many of them experienced a similar problem and that they really need to find a way to alleviate the stress so that they can fall asleep easier and wake up on time. So what should they do? Well, introducing the sleep doctor. With the sleep doctor, doctors can fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up when they need to. Sleep Doctor is a sleep aid for doctors that consists of the headband and a phone application that functions with the headband. Sleep Doctor headband is a comfortable bone-conducting headband. When the doctor wears the Sleep Doctor headband, they will be able to hear the sound through their skull bone from the bone-conducting speaker that's attached to the headband. Through this speaker, doctors can listen to white noise, soothing sound, comforting music, or basically whatever the music that helps them fall asleep. When it's time for the doctors to wake up, they will be able to hear the alarm from the bone-conducting speaker, but what's more, the headband itself will vibrate so that they can feel the alarm and make sure that they wake up. What's amazing about the bone-conducting headband is that because the sound is heard through the bone, not from the ears, doctors will be able to put on earplugs to shut out all the other noise that they don't want to hear. Also, when it's time to wake up, because only the person who's wearing the headband will hear the sound, no one near you will be bothered by the call alarm. All of these function with the Sleep Doctor application, When the doctors get called through their phone or the beeper, Sleep Doctor application picks the call up and delivers the call to the Sleep Doctor headband. Moreover, through the app, doctors will be able to control the sound that they will be hearing, checking their sleep cycle, and also keep track of their sleep log throughout their calls. So here we're going to include some clips from our prototype testing with some comments, and this will be our ending with our catchphrase, that is, fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up when they need to. The end.